Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Henry Kramer, 605 Chaser, coming to you from the studio. We do have a 5-day forecast here for you. As you can see, pretty decent temperatures for this time of year. Well, at least for the next few days. And then we plummet by Thursday, your Thanksgiving Day, 26 for a high and 6 for an overnight low. And Friday, even worse, 22 for a high and 8. We've got to take a look at Radar Omega. What's going to happen with that? All right, if you take a look at the latest European model, 500 millibar wind, you'll be able to take a look and see where things are transitioning. We kind of get a ridge of high pressure building from the Pacific right in here, and this is where we expect to have this continue to push off to the easterly direction and end up being kind of our blocking, if you will, for any crazy weather patterns as far as precip goes for the time being. But there's things that suggest in the second week of December, that is a long ways out, things will typically have a pattern change again. And so the precip could end up coming back in, which is good. Unfortunately, it would probably be in the form of snow. But as you can see, as we get into December 4th, that ridging continues, and we do end up having some more chances in this region of the snow, lake effect snow up in the Lake Superior and the Great Lakes region over the first half of December. And what's happening in the U.S. right now? There is the Pacific Northwest. We do still have some bouts of snow showers, not as significant as it has been. There's also some icing going on in areas of Kansas with those colder temperatures plummeting. And then the Great Lakes region, of course, we do have those snow showers there. They're kind of light, not anything significant, but more of a nuisance and dangers on the road with the people that sometimes don't know how to drive. Hey, you want to drive your energy, go ahead and check out Fit Revolution, Refuel Nutrition, or Mission Nutrition. They've got the fuel you need to fuel your body. Take it from me. I went from 252 pounds down to 170 pounds and have been able to maintain that for a number of years. You've got the energy, and they've got the tools that you need to be able to get that energy for you. So check them out today. And if you need any type of home repairs or remodeling, Prairie Pro General Contractors got you covered. They primarily cover the northeast part of South Dakota, kind of over in the Watertown area. Check them out today at prairieprosd.com. You can check them out also on Facebook page. All right, let's get back to the weather. Let's talk a little bit more about the snow. We do have areas in the extreme northeastern part of Minnesota and extreme northern part of Wisconsin, mind you. Snow high risk of 4+ inches in these areas that are up into Wisconsin, extreme northern Wisconsin. And then there are areas moderate risk for 4+ inches, extreme northeastern part of Minnesota. And then as far as that's for today. Now, what do we have as far as day 2 goes? That's where it moves off into areas of Canada. So we don't really have to worry about it for the United States. If we go to day 3, there you go. More snow expected in the Colorado area. Now, that actually could end up being our weather maker for Friday. There could possibly be some chances that this pushes up north and gives us a few bouts of some snowfall. Stay tuned for more of that. We'll take a look at the current All right, our current temperatures around the Sioux Falls area, looking at 19 And then if we go further west, 15, pretty much the teens this morning. And as you get out to the west, you start to get into the 20s. But those temperatures, they're not going to really skyrocket by any means. The dew points, of course, those are certainly low. Not a whole lot of moisture going on for folks. And then up in the Aberdeen area, we have the teens for temperatures right now as well. All right, where exactly are all the warnings going on right now? Well, we do have Colorado expecting a winter storm warning. This is going to be between 12 and 24 inches with locally higher amounts up to 36 inches, winds gusting as high as 40 miles an hour, and that certainly is going to be in the mountainous area. So if you plan on going over to west of Denver, certainly want to be watching out. Areas of Utah, of course, they are expecting this much of the same, kind of the same system there. 1 to 2 feet are possible, with higher accumulations up to 3 feet in portions of Manti, Skyline, and Tushers. I can't even say that right. Certainly, that covers your western part of the United States or mountainous area. And then we got the winter weather advisory, and that continues accumulations up to 2 inches, more of just a nuisance, as well as up in New Hampshire, in Vermont. We do have that winter weather advisory for those areas as well from 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tuesday. So that'll continue to go on. Freezing rain and all that fun driving mess. All right, let's take a quick peek at GFS weather model. As you'll see up at the top here, you'll be able to see that we do have the Monday 06Z update. We're going to push this through a update here. And as we progress this along, you'll be able to see kind of where this GFS shows some of the precip. There's that Colorado and Utah system continuing through Tuesday, and then it kind of takes a lull and dies out, and then we do have system over into New York area that tries to get going, get some bouts of warmer air that keeps that primarily as a rain event over in south of Massachusetts, so New York area, Maryland, all that. Once we get into the first part of December, you're going to see a few bouts of some snow, very light snow, right in the Michigan, Great Lakes area, as well as system coming off of the northwest, Pacific Northwest here. You'll see that system, and that could bring our potential for South Dakota. We'll have to see how that progresses along. This is a long ways out, but it kind of stays stationary and dies out. Then we do have this clipper here, if you will, on the 5th, and that could end up being our Great Lakes region again. Just depends on if it dies out or if a high pressure ridging happens. This is a long ways out, but I just wanted to kind of give you one idea of what could happen. Plenty of rain over in the Ohio Valley. So the thing is timing for this. If this ends up being a warmer, kind of a warmer region, during that time frame we'll have rain. And if it is something that the Canadian clippers come through, then we could end up having this as a lot of snow. So there's a lot of uncertainty right now for the week of like the 4th through the 10th of December. I know that's in the middle of the week, but be watching December 4th through the 10th for some kind of system to be catching our area, how big it's going to be, and is it going to bring a lot of moisture. The reason why I mention that is because we do show on outlooks here, one moment, get the right one, folks. If we look at the precipitation outlook for the 8 to 14, we do have this in this region here is equal chances, so basically normal. Much drier here, and then this darker shade of green, that's 40% chance of precipitation being above normal. And so that's why I believe that this could end up being our potential for a next set of moisture. But for this week, pretty much going to be dry. There's going to be a few little patches of very light dusting of snow, not anything measurable. But after that, who knows? So that is the latest information from the 605 Chaser Studios. You guys have a great day. I'm going to go get me some wonderful coffee this morning, brownie batter mocha on the rocks from my friends at Refuel. Jody's got you covered. God bless and stay safe, everybody.